Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Brandon Lester Fishing. We're out here on the lake today, and something that I have noticed in all my years of fishing for bass and crappie and doing fishing seminars and stuff like that across the country, it's most people, well, I won't say most people, but I will say a lot of people are scared to death of dirty and muddy water. And muddy water is definitely a relative term. So where I live, this water right here that I'm fixing to fish, I would consider to be muddy. I can put my bait in the water and I can only see it about 4 to 5 inches deep. I understand there are parts of the country where this would be considered fairly clean water. But you know, I think there's this age-old kind of belief that dirty water and muddy water is the kiss of death when it comes to fishing. I can remember growing up, you know, I fished a lot with my grandfather. My grandfather was an old timer. He was born in 1928, so that tells you he was an old timer when it comes to fishing. And I can remember him saying, you know, fishing rivers and ponds around the house, we just had a big rain, son. He'd say, that water's gonna be muddy, them fish ain't gonna be biting. And I've come to understand that if you'll learn how to use dirty water and muddy water to your advantage, it can actually serve as an advantage, and you can really have some really good days on the water. So we're gonna talk about that. I don't wanna drag this intro out too much, but in this video, we're gonna talk about catching crappie in muddy water. It's gonna be a good one. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna cast to them. This is the color I caught them on yesterday. And I know this is a weird color combination, but this brings up one of the points I want to make. Now this is a pink eye-hole jig head, crappie magnet eye-hole jig head. And you can see how chewed up that bait is right there. That's a trick-or-treat colored crappie magnet rue. It's black and orange and got some copper flake in it. Now this is a crazy color, and this is a color that I would never even think to throw in a clear water situation like what I fish a lot of the times. But in this muddy, dirty water, I think them fish can just see it. That bright pink head with that black and orange bait, it just stands out and they can just see it. And that's what makes it so good. I'm gonna chase this one because that's a big one. He still ain't seen my bait yet. Oh, that's a big old crappie. Here he saw it. Here he comes. Get it. Got him. Finally got him to bite. That's a big one. Gosh, what a crappie, y'all. Holy cow, this is a monster. This might be the biggest crappie I've ever caught. This is an absolute giant. I'm talking about a giant. I knew it was when I saw it too. Please stay on, baby. This is a big one. Golly, what a crappie. Holy cow. Come here. Gosh, y'all. How big is that thing? Oh my gosh. I think that's the biggest crappie I've ever caught. Huge. Huge black crappie. I mean huge. Oh my gosh, guys. I made the comment on the video, I'm gonna chase this one because I think it's a big one. I finally got it to bite. Oh my gosh, y'all are gonna see it right here. See how big it is. Oh my gosh. 3.11. Biggest crappie I've ever caught. Oh my gosh almighty. Y'all don't understand how many crappie I have caught over the past 3 or 4 years. I've caught Lord knows how many crappie. And my biggest one was like a 270, right at 280. That's a 3.11. What an absolute monster. We're gonna let her go, but I'm gonna put her in the live well for just a minute. I'm most definitely gonna let her go, but I'm gonna put her in the live well for a minute and just let her hang out. I want to get some good pictures. Gosh, I'm so glad that I was recording. So glad. Oh my gosh, what a fish. A big black crappie, and every other crappie that I've caught in here has been a white. That is a monster of a crappie. I mean, that right there is a sure enough big one. I don't even hardly know what to say. I mean, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because this fish doesn't have its full colors right now. As you can see, it's bleached out in this muddy water. I think this is a big white, a big hybrid crappie, a mix between a black and a white. But that is one beautiful fish. 3.11. There are parts of the country where you see these kind of fish real often. I don't live in one. We catch a good many 2-pound fish, a good many 2 and change pound fish. I'll catch several every fall, but you hardly ever see a 3-pounder. That's a trophy fish. I'm gonna put that fish back. That is one heck of a beautiful fish. Let's put her right back where she came from. Thank you, girl. That's a pretty good fish right there if he'll be still for me. A lot of the problem is, oh, come on, you should have saw that now. Here we go. He saw it. Come on. Here he comes. Got him. That's a good one, too. That was a cool bite. That's another nice one, but it ain't nowhere near like what I just caught. It's a good fish, though. Good fish. Well, they are spunky today. Come up in here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You'll never catch me complaining about that now. See, pretty white crappie, real pretty one. Probably I mean that's a 12-incher all day. Be a good eater, but we're gonna let them go today. Back in there, baby. I think I had to cast to that one 5 or 6 times before it ever saw it. But when you see them turn and brighten up on that screen, you know that they saw the bait. Another thing about dirty water fish that most folks don't realize is that all the little details that make such a big difference in clear water, like using the light line, and I mean I put out videos about using really light line and the difference between 4-pound and 3-pound and all this. All that stuff doesn't matter as much when the water's muddy like this, because obviously those fish can't see as good. I've got 7-pound braid, 6-pound fluorocarbon leader today. I'm using my 7'2" Mustad detector rod, 1/16 pink head, and that trick or treat colored rue by Crappie magnet. So all those little intricate details don't make near as much of a difference when you're in muddy water. It's just something to think about, you know. Never saw it. Y'all see him out there about 30 foot? Make us a cast. We went just past him and we're coming up to him. Still never saw it. There's actually 2 sitting there right side by side. Y'all see how they're just sitting dead still. That's how you know they're crappie. Coming toward us just a little bit now. Drop it right in there on his head and see if we can. Come on, boy. He still ain't seen it. Oh, he's moving to the right just a little bit. He saw it then. Ah, He went for it, but he didn't get it. Here he comes again. Got him that time. See, he missed it the first time. The second time he didn't miss it, he got it. Nice one. Not bad, not bad at all. Another probably 11 and a half, 12-inch crappie. Perfect eater if a man was eating them. I love how they get them bleached out colors in this muddy water like this. I see a fish right here. If I can pull down without spooking him, we might be able to do something with him. There he is, right there on the bottom. Let's see what we can do with him. Come right across the top of him. He sees it. Here he comes. Got him. That one came off the bottom. He was sitting down there with his belly in the mud. But I made the perfect presentation. And we got him. That's another doggone good fish too. I tell you what, it feels good to have 6-pound leader on there. I can manhandle these fish a whole lot more. I've been using a lot of 2 and 3 pound tests here lately. And it feels good to have 6-pound on there where I can really do something with them. Man, that's fun. I can't even describe how much fun that is. I need to be getting back to bass fishing, but I can't help myself. These crappie, they hold a special place in my heart. Here's a nice one. You'll see that one right there? See him sitting dead still, 25 feet. Let's go just past him. Drop it in there on his head. Swim it by him. All right, he never saw it. He's going just barely to the right. So we'll go a little more to the right this time. He saw it that time. Here he comes. Here he comes. Ah. He tried it, but he didn't do it. I mean, he came up there like he was going to, but he just didn't. Here he comes again. Gosh, why will that fish not eat? That is crazy. Big one sitting on a brush pile right up here. Little bitty, probably a stump is probably what that is. Oh, oh, they saw it too. There's 2 of them in there. Both of them are big fish. Here they come. Got one of them. Gosh, that was cool. Sitting there on the stump, they both saw it at the same time. They came rushing for it. And the other one went right back to the stump too. This is a good one too. Look at that one, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Man, what a pretty fish. Big old white crappie in this muddy water. I don't know if it gets much better than that. I have heard people say, and there's certain videos out there, there's kind of this myth that floats around that live scope and active target can't help you as much in shallow water. Folks, that's just not the case. It's just not. As you can see right here, I'm sitting in 4 feet of water, and y'all look at that stump right there. Tilt the camera down just a little bit. Y'all see that stump right out there at 30 feet? Right there. And every once in a while a fish will poke his head up just enough that you can see him. So if you get your setup right, you get everything right, you can absolutely still use forward-facing sonar in shallow water, and it will still help you just as much as it does in deep water. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't use your forward-facing just because you fish in shallow water fisheries, because it can still help you just as much. I had my boat rigged this year, just like I always do, by my buddies at HiTec Marine in Kentucky. They're in Benton, Kentucky. I'll leave a link to their business and how you can get in touch with them in the description. If you want your forward-facing sonar to look like that, give those guys a call, because they are very, very good at what they do. Got him. That's a good one. I don't think it's no 3-pounder, but it's a big one. Man, I swam that thing by him and he just smoked it. Oh, I don't know if I should boat flip that one. I think we can do it. We got a 6-pound on. Come on up in here. That's a big one too. Ain't nothing in the world wrong with that one. Y'all look at that one. Big old gut on him. That's awesome. What a fish. Big, broad, girthy fish, man. Some of the guns are in here. Got a little wart on his side right there. He ain't hurt though. Man, what a pretty fish. See you, baby. That was wild. I had actually made a cast at a different fish and I spooked that one. And I just kept working it, and I realized I was fixing to come past another one. So I just kept working it and I got the other one, and that was him. And there's another one sitting out there too. A big one on a stone. Y'all see that stump right out there, 20 foot. Tilt down just a touch. Right out there, that should be the cast right there. Well, a little bitty one grabbed it before I could. That's a darn white bass. I hope I don't spook that big crappie. He's still there. All right, here we go. Never saw it. Let's try him again. Should be getting in his house right there. Got him. Good one too. Another nice one. Golly, what a slab. Man, these are some big fish, I'm telling y'all. I mean some big ones now. Oh, look here, what boy. This one ain't no 3-pounder, but it's a 2-something for sure. Look at there. It has been a day of all days now. That's most definitely a 2-something for sure. Let's weigh that one, see what that one weighs. I'm just curious. 238. I knew it was a 2-something. That's a slab. I mean, that's a toad. Big old fish, man. What a day. What a day. Get back in there, baby girl. That's the best part. What a fish. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that one, man. What a fun day. I'm probably going to keep on fishing here for a little while. Y'all probably don't blame me, but I've got more than enough to make a really, really good video. So I'm gonna get back to fishing just a little bit longer. May try some different spots. This is a big area right here, so I may try some different areas within this area and see if I can locate some more fish. But don't ever let dirty and muddy water fool you. As you can see in this video, they can still be caught. I know a lot of you in a lot of parts of the country already know that, but a lot of people, especially in the area where I'm from, are scared to death of muddy water, and you just shouldn't be. They can still be caught, as you can see. So I'm about to get back to bass fishing, but I'm gonna try to keep throwing in a crappie video every now and then, even throughout the bass fishing season if I can. It gets pretty hectic, but I'm gonna try my best. So at any rate, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time right here. Brandon Lester Fishing.